Have you ever wondered what the next step in human evolution will be? What if science finally found a way to eliminate diseases, stop aging, and enhance our intelligence beyond what's natural? It sounds like a dream, but what if that dream is already becoming reality? Imagine a future where humans are no longer defined by random genes, but designed in laboratories. Perfect bodies, expanded minds, and lives that can last for centuries. Humanity has given birth to a new species, Homo novus, beings created to be better, stronger, more self-aware. But with that comes a question that divides the world. When did we stop being human? And what happens to those who are still natural? Prepare to enter a future where biology merges with technology, where natural evolution has been replaced by genetic engineering, and where the line between man and machine finally dissolves. Because this may be the last generation of humans as we know them. It all began in the early 21st century, when humanity finally decoded the entire genetic code. What was once purely academic research turned into a global race to manipulate life itself. Governments, corporations, and billionaires saw in genetic engineering the key to something mankind had always desired: immortality. First came the cures. Incurable diseases began to disappear. Then came aesthetic modification, designed bodies, enhanced physical endurance, and minds with expanded memory. But nothing compared to the milestone that changed everything: the birth of the first 100% laboratory-designed human, free from imperfections and biological limitations. They called this Project Gen X, the dawn of a new evolutionary era. From it came the first Homo novus, humans with optimized DNA, capable of processing information at previously impossible levels. The world divided. On one side, those who saw them as the future of the species. On the other, those who believed mankind was playing God. The line between ethics and progress began to fade. And little by little, nature no longer decided who survived, and now, algorithms did. The year is 2189. Human cities are no longer made solely of flesh and bone. They're a fusion of biology and living technology. Organic skyscrapers breathe, absorbing carbon dioxide from the air. Streets regenerate themselves. The very ground beneath the city is a living organism designed to maintain the perfect balance between nature and civilization. In major metropolises, the separation between humans and Homo novus is visible. The old humans live in the common zones, where body and mind still follow the natural rhythm of biology. The new ones, in the synthetic cities, controlled environments where temperature, mood, and even thoughts are regulated by shared neural networks. They do not age, they do not get sick. They do not forget, but they also do not dream. The pursuit of genetic perfection created a generation without flaws, but perhaps without a soul. Meanwhile, the original humans look upon them with a mix of admiration and fear. Who truly inherited the future? Those who evolved, or those who still know what it means to be imperfect? The heart of the new world beats within biotechnological systems. The Homo novus doesn't just use technology, he is technology. His DNA has been edited with quantum precision, combining human and synthetic genes capable of self-repair. Death, once inevitable, is now merely a programmable variable. Cities are powered by biological fusion reactors, which transform organic waste into clean energy. The air is purified by hybrid organisms, part machine, part plant. Water flows through living systems where nanobiological microstructures filter impurities in seconds. Communication between the new humans is neural. Thoughts, emotions, and memories are transmitted directly, without words. Spoken language has become obsolete. The collective mind has replaced dialogue. But within the circuits and synapses, one question remains. If everyone thinks together, doesn't I still exist? The fusion between biology and technology saved the species from extinction. But it may have erased humanity's most sacred boundary, individuality. Life among the Homo novus is so perfect, it's almost unsettling. There is no pain, no disease, no hunger, no inequality. Every body is monitored by regenerative systems that maintain biological balance in real time. Aging has been eliminated. Youth has become a permanent state. Homes are living organisms, made of biotechnological tissue that breathes, heals, and adapts to the mood of its inhabitants. Walls change texture according to heartbeat, and light adjusts itself to serotonin levels. Leisure is pure sensory immersion. Artificial memories allow people to relive old emotions, even those that never existed. Love, once unpredictable, is now calculated by genetic compatibility and neurochemical balance. Sadness, just another option in the emotional experience menu. But something begins to change. Among millions of perfect minds, anomalies start to appear, individuals who long to truly feel. Pain, loss, imperfection, because maybe that's what makes us human. And in that paradox, Homo novus faces its greatest crisis. To have everything and still feel something is missing. The emergence of Homo novus divided the planet. On one side, those who believe evolution is inevitable, that human nature must be surpassed. On the other, those who see it as the end of humanity itself. Entire nations were rebuilt around this new form of life. The old humans of fragile, imperfect, mortal, are now the minority. Some live in isolation, preserving original biology, while others submit to genetic mutations and cybernetic fusions to avoid being left behind. The world has become a broken mirror of the species we once were. Each fragment reflects a different version of humanity, organic, synthetic, hybrid, but which one is real? And amid this moral and biological confusion, a question echoes in every enhanced mind. If we were the ones who created the next step of evolution, are we still part of it? Perhaps humanity's greatest achievement wasn't conquering death, but challenging the very meaning of life. Because, in the end, what truly defines a human being? The flesh, the thought, or the soul? As the future rises on the shoulders of science, only one certainty remains. Evolution never had a fixed destination. And now, for the first time, we are the ones who decide what it will be. The next stage of humanity is not a biological revolution, it's a transformation of consciousness.